So welcome to CPD4Me. We provide practical and relevant training for busy professionals. My name is Bronwyn Pott, and today we've got a substantive law update. We work in a pretty fast-moving and changing environment, and that includes the laws that we work within. Our aim is to bring you recent case studies, precedents, as well as updates so that you're able to stay on top of your game.
Over the next hour, we're going to have a bit of a crash course in unfair dismissal. There's a fair bit of ground to cover, but certainly I hope to make it as practical as possible. So we'll run through, firstly, in this jurisdiction, who's eligible to claim. We'll talk through the actual process itself and some of the formalities, and as you run through the unfair dismissal process, we'll look at the merits of claims, again in a fairly general way given time constraints, but what makes a termination unfair, and finish with some practical tips that will assist you in representing your clients in this jurisdiction. Just on that issue of legal representatives, in this jurisdiction parties cannot automatically be represented at the Commission, and so lawyers or other paid agents, there's a lot of industrial relations consultants that act in this jurisdiction as paid agents. Well, they need to seek permission to appear under Section 596 of the Fair Work Act. Now, a lawyer who's an in-house lawyer representing the employer, or a legal representative of an industrial association, that is either a union or an employer industrial association that's representing the employer, they don't need to seek permission. In terms of unsatisfactory performance, it's often a rule of thumb that the employee needs 3 prior warnings before they can be terminated, but that's only ever been a rule of thumb. It's never actually been enshrined in any of the legislation. So it is important to manage expectations, and if a reasonable offer is made at conciliation, it's usually worth taking, and important to manage those clients' expectations just in terms of whether you're acting for an employer or an employee, just so they're not dissatisfied and end up getting annoyed with their lawyers.
I hope you enjoyed this session today from CPD4Me. Continuing professional development should be about learning new things, about challenging yourself to learn and grow, about finding better ways to do the things that you do every day.